If you are farming the ECLIPSE airdrop, you need to listen closely because you could be farming 2, 3, 4, 5 airdrop at once while farming ECLIPSE. So I'll tell you even which one is the best. So we jump straight onto the laptop. First thing first, a new update just released today, February 15, when this video goes live. Auto clicker are being detected over on the turbo tab. So you can't auto click. And what does this mean? Well, Turbo Tap, if you don't know, is this game. They have updated this for St. Valentine's. And it is one of these tapper things that you simply go and tap on the screen just like that. And you see there are the +6. Those are the points. You start from a +1 and then you scale all the way to a +2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I have passive grass. I click left as you see over here and you go and accumulate. When it comes to the ECLIPSE airdrop, you have the overall rank, which is given by the total points that you have, which is given by total taps, as well as ecosystem money that you have within ECLIPSE. This is very important. And there are two different leaderboards, the overall and the tapper. Well, at this point, you probably have already noticed, if you go over to boots, you can go and increase the tap. So as everybody else, we start with 1 tap at a time, as so we get 1 point every tap that we do, which is what we already know. Well, to go and, by the way, have the possibility to tap, you need to go and have money into the ECLIPSE ecosystem. And here you will be able to deposit, and you deposit the funds. It's like 50 cents to $2 to $6. It's nothing crazy. But as we see over here, we have the possibility for 15 total boots. And I have completed 9. Now, this means that by completing 9, I have interacted with 9 different protocols over on ECLIPSE. This is Lifinity, trading swaps of 10,000. So I will be having the ECLIPSE airdrop as well as the Lifinity airdrops once they will go live. This is one other potential airdrop. Now, all of this, it's not 100% sure that they will have the airdrop, but we can see it over here. This has the swap possibility as well as providing a pool, so providing money over on this ecosystem. And as we see over here, it is very, very simple to go and swap. So you simply go and swap 0.4, for example, to the USDC balance, which is $100. The fees are very, very minimal. We see here it's 0.000000004 ETH, which is like 1 cent. And this is how you're able to go and do it. And it's nice over here that you have the total amount of money that you go and provide it to the ecosystem. It gets updated every 10 minutes. So this is also another way to go and interact with it. You can go and swap Ethereum to Solana, USDC, WIF, or any others. And you can go and do whichever you want. So do it once in a while. This will allow you to interact with the Lifinity protocol and have the possibility you are providing ECLIPSE ecosystem swaps. So that will go towards the ECLIPSE volume as well as the Lifinity protocol. And this, like all the others, for example, Orca, I have money on Orca. I complete swaps on Orca. I have a whole ecosystem going on every time I do this. So once in a while, once or twice or 3 times a month, once a week, I go through this protocol, Lifinity, then I go to Orca. And also Orca, just like Lifinity, is the same thing. It allows you, Orca, by the way, already has a token. So this is not a tokenless protocol, but also over here on Orca, as you see, you can go and trade between Ethereum and, for example, the T Ethereum or any other. So for example, here we can go and select T ETH and send it over to Ethereum. So we have more money to trade with. And what is this doing? Well, Orca already has a token, so you're not really farming the Orca airdrop, but you are farming the ECLIPSE airdrop by providing more transaction, providing volume in terms of every transaction that you do in the ECLIPSE ecosystem will give you the possibility to have and earn the money. So this is something that you can do on a day-to-day basis. You do a few transactions over here, you provide liquidity over here, then have the possibility to have more points over on the ECLIPSE apps. Same with the Orca, same with Lifinity. We got Let's Cook. So I interacted with all different 9 of them, but the one that I do like the most, and which I think has the most possibility for a very, very good airdrop in the future, is, in my opinion, Invariant. Now, Invariant is part of one of these boosts, as we are able to go and see right here. Here it is. Invariant is a 25,000 points. Now, with Invariant, it's very simple. Again, you can do swaps over here. You have the exchange, do the swaps, create volume, collect point. It is a point-based system. They have already announced the airdrop. The airdrop will be live. So they have a point system, they have a leaderboard, not like Lifinity, which doesn't have point system nor leaderboard. It just has a swap and a pool and potentially a tokenomics in the future, but this is not set. So I would personally go, and also over here, we got the tokenomics, the tokens, as we see over here. Lifinity is the governance token, its main function. There is already the mint address, as we see over here, Xfinity, and all the rest. So the one that I do prefer the most to go and do all of these transactions is for sure Invariant. Invariant because it doesn't have a token, it has a leaderboard. You can provide, you do swaps and provide liquidity, which I'm doing it. You can see it in my Twitter. You can go and check how to provide liquidity, which we do a step-by-step guide over for this one. The link will be down below. As you see here, I'm ranked 128th. And slowly but surely, I want to go and grab the top 100, which is right here. And I will be jumping over this one in a couple of days. So this is very important. And the more protocol that you interact, you have all the protocols over here. You come and interact here, and this gives you the possibility to have the ECLIPSE airdrop, as well as interacting with all of the ECLIPSE ecosystem. So having a bigger airdrop. Of course, then the amount of grass potentially will be beneficial. But when it comes to the ECLIPSE, by simply farming ECLIPSE, you have the possibility to farm 5, 6, 7 airdrop at a time. At least 2, because ECLIPSE has no token, Invariant has no token, but this is not all. When you go and swap over to ECLIPSE, when you want to participate into the ECLIPSE ecosystem, you can swap from their official bridge, which I will leave you link down below. This one, you can switch or swap between Ethereum, or if you go over to the instant tab over here, you can do any other change like Arbitrum, AVAX, Base, etc. And guess what? This one over here, it's interacted and it works, as we see right now, it works with Relay. So by farming the ECLIPSE ecosystem, you are farming Relay, you're farming ECLIPSE, then you're farming Invariant, in my opinion is the best. And one other airdrop that you can farm as you do this, you can go and swap and bridge funds to ECLIPSE by Relay, which powers the ECLIPSE ecosystem. For example, here we go 0.2, which is what we have in the wallet. And it costs, as you see here, absolutely nothing to go and do. So to bridge in from Arbitrum, I would suggest you to utilize the ECLIPSE ecosystem on a, not on a daily, but regularly. I would suggest you to go and use it. And for example, here we can go and bridge Arbitrum to ECLIPSE. It only costs in fees 0.05 cents. So we click over on trade. You will receive from Arbitrum all the way to ECLIPSE. You will receive your funds, you will receive your money. You log in, you simply double check that the wallet is the right one, which we do have it over here. D9AB-EF1, it's already connected. You click on confirm and the trade will happen. So you will send your money from Ethereum, in this case Arbitrum, to ECLIPSE. Now, I'm farming ECLIPSE airdrop because I'm using their official bridge. I'm farming a Relay airdrop because Relay powers the official bridge over on ECLIPSE. But then, what is an important thing? Well, as we see over here, ECLIPSE to Arbitrum is a little bit more expensive. To go and bridge the same amount of fund out is $3. Now, you can do this, absolutely yes, but if you want to farm another airdrop on top of this, I would recommend you to use Owelto. Now, whether you love or hate Owelto, Owelto has actually some of the most cheap fees, as we see over here from ECLIPSE. We can send it back to Arbitrum, for example. The fees are relatively cheap to it. So if you want to use an alternative, they already have a point system. As we see here, for 0.2, which is what we sent, we are farming and it costs 0.002 Ethereum. So this one, and the bridging fee is free. So this is about 2.7, 270, 27, 27, about $5. So a little bit more expensive than the official ECLIPSE, but if you try to do any other bridging, a little bit more expensive. Of course, in this case, depending on when you find the solution, here is 0.57% of the amount that you spend. So more or less, as we see here, $3.7. So I would do it over here, but you could absolutely do it without a doubt over on Owelto. So you could farm the ECLIPSE because of all of these protocol that you do, the tapping, the point system, the allocation, the passive income, the passive grass. You could get the ECLIPSE as well because you are bridging in and out of ECLIPSE, or bridge into ECLIPSE and out of ECLIPSE with Owelto. So another protocol, you're still giving interaction to the Owelto and to the Backpack wallet and to the Eclipse ecosystem as a whole, and then Invariant, because I do think it's the best protocol. And they also won the hackathon over on the Eclipse platform, which is really, really good. So I hope this helped you. A little bit of clarity. Eclipse could be one of the best airdrop coming in 2025, simply because of the huge amount of airdrop that surround the Eclipse ecosystem as well. So with that said, thank you for watching. We got Eclipse, we got Relay, we got Owelto, we got Invariant, we got 5 Orca, we got Linux. So 5 to 6 airdrop in one video to go and farm by simply getting the main airdrop, which is going to be Eclipse. With that said, I see you all tomorrow. Ciao, guys.